deep. You mean prophets spoke words of prophecy to the people at that time, and it's still, as of thousands and thousands of years later, it has yet come to pass? No. No, it has yet come to pass. And until the time for his word to come to pass, he testing us. We're waiting for the journey to the wilderness. He's testing us. Why? We're waiting for the time to come to pass. While you're waiting comes the test. The people was in Mitzrayim. Moshe done left. The prophecy went forth. He's gone at 18 years old. He's gone. He's no longer here. You cannot tell me if you were there at the time, Most High ain't spoke nothing to you. You ain't had a dream or a vision. You cannot tell me if you was there at the time, you would be still depending on his word the most you're going to deliver you. And he's gone. No, we don't think like that. We live in the now, in the right now, in the present, in this time. And we got a mindset of when we think things should happen. You know, we come out, we should have been in the wilderness by now. That's our time. Our time is off from his time. It will always be off from his time. So while we wait, we're tested. They had to wait. When they was in Mitzrayim, they were tested. Aaron was there to give them prophecy. They ain't trying to hear that. Your sister just spoke something that didn't come to pass. Now we supposed to listen to you? Who are you? You guys false prophets. Our people, we call them false prophets. Joshua 73, 1-3.
In the 55th year of the reign of Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, that is, in the 157th year of Yahuah going down into Mitzrayim, reigned Moshe in Cush.
Moshe is reigning in Cush, Ethiopia. Moshe is reigning in Cush? That prophecy didn't come forth. Y'all see, that was a false prophet. That was a false prophecy. It didn't come forth. We know the end now. Oh yeah, Moshe delivered. We can see it now. But put yourself in our people's shoes. We'll be scratching our head. We're in this bondage. We want out of this bondage. This severe, harsh bondage. This is our deliverer. He's reigning over Cush. What's wrong with this picture? The time has come for us to be delivered. They knew the prophecy.
Moshe was 27 years old when he began to reign over Cush.
Now Moshe is 27 years old, family, and he's reigning over Cush. He's the king of Cush. He the king. How in the world he got to be the king? He took his wisdom. He took the wisdom of Mitzrayim, which came from Abraham. He took all that wisdom. Listen, he was wise in war. He was doing things that they ain't know nothing about. We just don't go. I looked at some of those movies when back in those civil wars against America, they fighting against themselves. They fought stupidly, completely stupid. Yeah, Edom learned a better way, but at that time, those people in America, that was a stupid war. Yeah. They weren't strategic at all.
There's this movie about, I forgot the name of it. It's called GLOY. And basically it's a quadrant of black guys that are fighting for freedom.
I saw it.
And the ending of the movie was dumb.
I know.
They get led by this white guy on a obviously suicide.
It was a suicidal mission.
A distraction.
Yep.
Just to buy some time.
Just to buy time.
You're right. They did have some dumb tactics back
Yeah, they were dumb, son.
Which else gonna die?
They were fortified and built up and ready for them. And they coming just running, just to get blown away.
That was coming to distract them this side so they can infiltrate on the other side.
Yeah. Just stupid. They didn't know strategic. Moshe would have looked at them like, what the world are y'all doing? Really? And see, even Cush, they didn't know war like Moshe did. Man, Moshe would kill you. He had a strategic way of killing you. Mess around with Moshe if you want to. He was humble. Yes. Yes, he was humble. But when it came to fighting, he was a warrior. We don't need to forget that. You trying to kill him? No problem. He'll kill you before you kill him.
But like Abraham, he was humble.
Yeah, Abraham was humble. You can be humble and be a warrior all at the same time.
That's a true warrior.
That's a true warrior.
I think that's the problem. We don't so humble, people forget about his abilities.
I know it.
And when you think about when he did the Korah and them, he actually made them commit suicide by doing abomination.
Yeah.
Bringing their senses up and challenging the Most High.
Yeah.
He very strategic.
That was strategic. Let them do something to make and kill themselves. Very strategic. Okay, get your senses. See, at that time, he still was being strategic at war. He was at war with rebels. Oh my goodness. He was at war with rebels. And when you're at war with rebels, someone got to die. You fighting against the Father's time. Don't fight against his time. You fighting against his plan. You see, we shouldn't have came out. We should have did this. We should have did that when we being led. When the Most High going before us. So he reigned in Cush.
And 40 years did he reign.
40 years did he reign. 40 years. How old are you? Most of the people in this class ain't even 40 years old yet. Gosh. 40 years he reigned in Cush. Yeah. 40 years. Look at this time. I told you. The Most High could have sent him the first time he sent him and demand Pharaoh to let his people go. If he didn't let his people go, kill them all. They'll walk out. Kill all the guards, kill all the taskmasters, kill all the men of war, kill them all. They'll let you, and then you can go. And Moshe, 18. 18. At 18 years old, Moshe delivering them out of Mitzrayim. Moshe said, no, that's not the plan. Them guys wicked. That's too easy. They need to go through something. I'm not going to make it completely easy for you. You're going to have to go through. I'm going to test you while you wait. We don't like this part. Testing while waiting? No, we don't want the test. And yes, all of us, I've been saying it, all of us within the borders. Look back at the videos. I put them out online. You get in the border, as soon as you get out the plane, you getting tested, Jack. It's going to happen. And most of the people failed the test. That's why they're back in Babylon or back in the lands where they came from. We hate that they left and went back, but that's what they did.
I'm talking people that fled 70 AD before it happened. Some of them were bad. Like, they was like, nothing really happened, so we thought everything was safe.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And Yahuah granted Moshe favor in the eyes of all the children of Cush.
So the Most High is still with Moshe here. He granted him favor. Y'all know what this means?
That means
This
this was his plan.
is in his plan.
Raw, you doing everything right.
You're doing everything right. You don't believe? Ask Jonah. When you don't do everything right, you end up in the sea somewhere in the belly of a fish.
He'll let you know.
He'll let you know when you off. You his man, you his woman. He gonna let you know. He ain't gonna be with you and you off track. Everything Moshe's doing, remember, it was the Malak that took Moshe out of Mitzrayim. What are you doing? We'll be fighting against that. We'll be saying he's supposed to be the deliverer. Don't take him out. Fight.
What happened again? He killed someone, and then I forgot what happened. How he got out. I forgot. I forgot how he got out.
Okay, where you at?
And the children of Cush loved him exceedingly. So Moshe was favored by Yahuah and by men.
He was favored by Yahuah and by men.
I remember Joshua's story. So they probably thought Moshe would die then.
Yeah, they don't know what became. That's it, son. They don't know what became of Moshe.
Because in the story of Joshua, the Malak changed the form of the captain to look like Moshe and he killed him.
Sure.
So they thought They probably thought Moshe was
They
dead.
probably thought Moshe was dead. That's correct. Also, they actually, you remember when he went up to the mountain in 40 days, they don't know what happened to Moshe. Here's another incident. They ain't know what happened to him. And you're right. They thought he was dead.
So it's 40 days and 4 years.
Yeah, I know. He gone for 40 years?
That's a long time.
That's just longer. We got to keep going. We ain't finished yet. All right, Joshua 76, 11 through 13. We got to keep going.
And then the curses that we felt, those took a couple of years. That
Yeah.
wasn't like we read it one verse to this and one verse.
No, it took some time. Those curses took some time. Joshua 76, 11 through 13.
But the children of Cush gave many presents to Moshe, and sent him from them with great honor.
So once his reign was over, and it had to do with, this is where the Ethiopian, that they went off about him on Moshe married an Ethiopian. He was the king and the queen was living, but he didn't touch her.
So Moshe went forth from the land of Cush,
They sent him away.
and went home and ceased to reign over Cush.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe was 66 years old.
He was 66 years old. For sure, this is a false prophet. This is a false prophecy. He was 66, family. What the world? So, when we come out, when we come out of the lands we've been scattered in, now we ain't gonna have to stay here but 1 year or 2 years. No more than 3. We out of here by 4. At least 5. 5 is the maximum. We out of here. We're going to the wilderness. Here he is, 66 years old. And he's going out of land of Cush now. After reigning 40 years. Family, what are we seeing here?
We're seeing that our lives are so short and that the Most High is so infinite in time and wisdom that we want things to happen faster than they should happen.
Microwave. We want things to happen faster than they should have.
We feel like that because our lives have been shortened. Now, I believe that even though our bodies have been shortened, that deep within us somewhere, we have like a, I don't know what to call it, but there is a certain thing in us that we know certain things.
Mhm.
Like black people, we know there's a mighty one. I've
Yeah.
never had a black atheist. I feel like within us, we know that life is short.
Yeah.
So when it takes 60 years for this to happen, we're like, what's going on?
What's going
If
on?
we had our normal time span, that would be nothing.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
We really feel it now because our lifespan is so short.
Yeah.
That's why it bothers us now.
Yeah.
That's just a theory, though.
But we do, the lifespan is much shorter now. 66 years old when he went out of land of Cush.
For the thing was from Yahuah.
This, there it is. This thing was from Yahuah. And don't forget, the people that are still in bondage, they pretty wicked right now. They don't want to listen to the Father. Don't forget, the people that lives today, don't forget, our people that say they're in the truth, they're pretty wicked right now. They don't want to listen to the Father. When they're holding these Pesach, y'all know what they're doing. He's taking our time and stretching it longer. These wicked people doing all these wicked things, getting on the Most High nerve, and He supposed to deliver us. He feel like, let them wait. Let them wait. Let them go through their trial. While you wait, you got to go through some tests. You got to be humble. This is what humbling consists of. Got to go through something. And most people don't want to go through anything. We want to go through life, roses. What's the other one? Violets and roses. We just want to tiptoe. Yeah, peaches and cream. Everything smooth. Smooth thing. The prophets told us we shouldn't be wanting smooth things. Listen, we got wickedness in us. We should want to be purged from the wickedness that's in us. And purging hurts.
For the thing was from Yahuah, for the period had arrived, which he had appointed in the days of old.
Period has arrived. Look how long in the period has arrived.
To bring forth Yasharah from the afflictions of the children of Ham.
So he's 66 years old, and the scripture's saying the period has arrived. But the appointed in the days of old to bring Yasharah out of the affliction of the children of Ham. 13.
So Moshe went to Midian, for he was afraid to return to Mitzrayim,